just gone past 6:15 in the morning. I'm all packed up, ready to go. Just seen a nice bar now, flying around and hunting, which is lovely. So now I've got 16 miles to go, and about 1.5 of that is road walking back to the original route, so I'm going to crack on and get there early. I've got a train to catch later on this afternoon, so I need to be getting there as quick as possible. So let's get going. Bring on Robin Hood's Bay. Made it to the top of the last big climb of the coast to coast, and I didn't stop either. Did it in one. Very happy with that. We're now on top of Slight S'more. A lovely view down to the valley of Grosmont down there, and then the sun is just coming out over there. Amazing morning. Five miles in, it's just gone 8:15. And I'm in the village of Littlebeck. It's a lovely little quaint village. I'm just going to make my way up this little hill here, and the next stop is Falling Foss, or Falling Falls. Found a cave. So this behind me, that's called the Hermitage. It was built in 1790 by George Chubb, but they don't actually know what it was used for. It is carved out of a solid piece of rock though. Pretty cool. There we are, just finished the forest walk section past Falling Foss, and I've just got a little bit more climbing to do, and then it's pretty much downhill all the way down to Robin Hood's Bay. Let's check on how far we got to go. Nine miles to go. Nearly there. Made it out to the boggy section, and now I've got a lovely view of the town of Whitby and the North Sea down there. It's only 6 miles to go. I'm just heading into Hawkster, and I'm going to go south along the east coast down to Robin Hood's Bay. There it is, the east coast of England. So I've technically done coast to coast, but because I'm doing Wainwrights coast to coast, I'm not finished yet. I've still got to head over to Robin Hood's Bay, which means we're going that way for another 3 miles and then we're finished. So as I just walk along these cliffs towards Robin Hood's Bay, I thought I'd just reminisce about my last 10 days. It's been absolutely amazing. There have been some highs and lows. One of the main lows is probably day 2. Just coming into Patterdale, it starts raining and then it's getting dark. I've got to make my way all the way up onto Angled Tarn, and I get there at 9 o'clock at night. Pitch black, wind and rain, everything's soaked, and then I'm putting my tent up without a torch because my head torch had run out of batteries and my phone was dying as well, so that was fun. And then the following day, going up Kidsey Pike, even in gale force winds and rain, probably the worst weather I've ever hiked in. But I did it, we all dried off eventually, and even though the Lake District was quite harsh and very wet, living up to its name, it was probably one of the best parts of the whole walk, just because the scenery was absolutely epic. The mountains, tons of waterfalls, just beautiful. But the highlights definitely outweigh the low points, such as another one would be going up to the 9 standards with all that amazing view, 360 view from the top, into the lead mines as well, going into mining country, seeing all the different evidence of industry, all the mining equipment, etc. And then yesterday as well, we went to Grosmont, saw the station and the engine sheds, got to see all the steam engines. It was really nice. Another bit has been, there's just so much wildlife. The majority of it has been grouse, and some have tried to attack me. But like today, I saw 2 barn owls and some red deer. It's just so much wildlife on this trip. There it is, Robin Hood Bay in the distance, just about a mile away. It's technically known as Baytown, but there's a legend about Robin Hood that gave it its name, which was that Robin was looking for a quiet retreat along the east coast, and he came across this bay, and he would come here over and over again under the name Simon Wise. I would have a few fishing boats out here as well, which would escape out to sea if there's any sort of enemy coming or danger threatening. And that's how it's got its name, Robin Hood's Bay. But now, it's got a little downhill to the finish, and it looks like quite a trek to the sea because it's quite far out. Made it! That behind me is the North Sea. I've had to come quite far out because the tide is right out at the moment. But I'm here, that means it's the end of my coast to coast journey. 10 days ago, I set off from some bees on the west coast of England, travelled over the mountainous regions of the Lake District, through through the bogs of the Yorkshire Dales and over the windswept North Yorkshire moors to the east coast of England and Robin Hood's Bay. In total, about 190 miles or so, and I'm absolutely shattered. My body's a bit battered and bruised. My feet are actually pretty good at the moment. I can't say the same for my shoes. They are on their last legs. They've not coped well. But I'm here, so all I've got left to do is, as per tradition, get my little pebble. I'm going to get my feet wet in the sea. Try not to fall in again. There we go. Feet in the sea. Now I just got to throw this pebble away. There. Finished. Another one to check off the list. Now, it only seems right, since it's gone past 12 o'clock, to go and have a celebratory pint in the Wainwrights Bar just up there. Cheers.